Good morning and welcome back. A lot of you getting ready to do some skiing and riding. Well, for those of you heading on down to King Pine along Route 153 in East Madison, take a look at this. There you go. Groomers, snowmakers have been out. Look at that sweet, sweet corduroy. We're looking, this is live via Zoom with Thomas Prindle. Look at that, Thomas, looking good.
Morning, Marty.
Oh,
how are you?
Doing well, and you?
I'm doing well, man. Beautiful morning here. We just received 4 inches of fresh snow yesterday. We've opened up additional trails. We've got 12 trails. About 70% of our trails and terrain open today. We've got 5 lifts spinning. We'll be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we're here on the back side of the mountain. So you got the Black Bear lift. So the trails you see in back of me, that is Pine Brulee and Pitch Pine, and those are not open yet. But our snowmakers, I was just watching your weather, and you can see we got some ideal snowmaking temperatures coming in this early next week, and our snowmakers will be back at it, and we'll be working hard to try and be 100% open by the Martin Luther King weekend. And operations tells me that we'll also be trying to get our terrain park ready on Scotch Pine for the MLK weekend too. But we're going to have a great day today. We got incredible conditions, packed powder snow. We're going to have our tubing park open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And our Nordic trails got some nice fresh snow on it. We've got a natural base out there, and there's definitely some fun adventure snowshoeing and some adventure Nordic skiing. And I think our operations team, if they have time today, they might try and get out and roll it and groom some of the Nordic Trail network. But all is looking good. And we're hoping that the Toko Dome ice skating rink, we have our guys working hard to get that open. And I'm hoping to get word possibly later this morning that will be open. And that would be exciting if we do. And just one thing I want to note about the skating rink this year, the access to that is included with the lift ticket, but I want to make sure that people are aware. Unfortunately, we don't have skate rentals this season. So if you're interested in doing some ice skating, you're going to want to bring your own skates.
Understood. And speaking of rentals, just seems like this is a season where you really should go ahead and make some reservations online if you're going to use your rental equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly, like all ski areas, we're very busy this season, and a lot of interest in getting outside and enjoying the outdoors. We're certainly aware of all the requirements related to COVID. Indoors, we're certainly requiring all masks inside, but outside, people are able to enjoy themselves and use masks at their own discretion. But yeah, absolutely. Just as you said, people want to be considering purchasing their lift tickets, their rental equipment, their lesson programs well in advance, and our tubing tickets especially sell out on a regular basis as well. So kingpine.com is the place to go to see all the rates, the information, and to make all your purchases well in advance online, especially as we look ahead to the upcoming holiday MLK long weekend. Certainly the reservations for the ski area, as well as reservations for our slopeside lodging at Purity Spring Resort. We've got some incredible accommodations right here at King Pine Ski Area. You can ski in, ski out. You can actually stay right in our base lodge, which is really cool. And yeah, so it's going to be a busy time, and we've got some incredible conditions going on. So also want to mention we have live music every Saturday afternoon in the Trails End Tavern, which we've opened up again. Again, we're cautious of people. We're asking to wear masks unless actively drinking or eating. But we do have some live music this afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. We have the Mark Brodeur duo playing. And we have a whole season-long entertainment schedule lined up. Also want to mention we did open our new outdoor Trails End Tavern Express window. So people can, instead of going inside, they can quickly grab a hot chocolate or some hot chili or perhaps a nice frosty adult beverage and enjoy that outside. We've got some heat lamps outside, some outside seating. You know, it's a little bit chilly today, but once that sunshine starts to shine, we got some nice outdoor seating to enjoy seating right outside.
Excellent. You've mentioned all the things that there are to do at King Pine. You also have a new sort of human-powered pass, if we will. That's really good because we're seeing a lot more uphillers around.
Yeah, for sure. We actually introduced this pass, the Human Power Pass, last season. We, I think, as I've mentioned previously, you know, King Pine was an early adopter of uphill access. We've always allowed that with set routes. And we just introduced the Human Power Pass really as a means for people to feel good about accessing our trails and not be concerned about, you know, are we trespassing? Are we not, you know, kind of accessing and poaching the area? So the Human Power Pass is only $59, super affordable. That's valid for the entire season. And that gives you access to not only the uphill capabilities or the uphill terrain of King Pine Ski Area, but also gives you access to our Nordic Trail network as well as the ice skating rink. So there's a lot of value in that pass. But just, absolutely, as you've said, Marty, you've got a great finger on the pulse of the ski industry, and it's been one of the largest growth segments in our sport. And I'm seeing a lot of people. My office is right here, actually, at the base of the Black Bear Lift. Mm-hmm. And this is definitely a key point for people to get out early in the morning and be skinning uphill and making a few laps. King Pine Ski Area, we might be small, but, you get out and get 1,000 vertical feet nice and early. And especially with our operating hours this season, we're 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekends and holiday periods. Mm-hmm. But on midweek, our lifts don't start spinning until 10 a.m. and we operate until 6 p.m. So really, you can come out and get some nice first tracks on some of those midweek mornings.
Nice. And you mentioned earlier that the return of live music to the Trails End Tavern, also the return of the Pioneer Race Series.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Marty. We did begin the Pioneer Race Series. We have that back this season. It began last Monday, but there's still a great opportunity, and there's a lot of season left for sure. We've got 10 full weeks that started last week for the Pioneer Race Series. Super affordable way for people if they have Mondays, the opportunity to get out on Mondays. We have racing on the King Pine Trail. So as low as $90 per person, you can get out and be skiing every Monday for the 10-week schedule, be making 2 runs. And then there's some great après parties upstairs in the Trails End Tavern. You can see your results. And then at the end of the season, we have a nice big end of season party with awards and prizes. So, again, it's a super affordable means. And again, I want to mention that this is open to all levels of ability. It's open to all ages, which is rather unique for recreational race leagues. So, we have a lot of homeschool children that live in the region that really take advantage of this opportunity to get out and recreate and be part of this race league. And then the new thing this year is that we're actually operating till 6 p.m. So we'll be allowing people to make their race runs right up until 5:30 p.m. So that's another opportunity for locals in our area. If they have to work that day, they can shoot over here and make their race runs up until 5:30 p.m. So check that out at kingpine.com.
Well, excellent. Well, Thomas Prindle, as always, thank you very much. And, again, it's looking good out there. And if you're heading to King Pine, early bird gets the corduroy.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Always a pleasure, and a belated Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, and the crew there.
Thank you very much. Take care, Thomas. All right, there you go. Thomas Prindle, Marketing Director, King Pine Ski Area, always looking good. And we'll be back after this.